Ciao comrades, today we are looking at all the original homebrew games that were submitted for the FuHEN Ps Vita contest that is now officially over. I'll be making separate video for ports, look out for that, and now let's get cracking! First and foremost, huge thanks to all the participants for their hard work. There were many solid homebrews published this year, and we are kicking off with Animal Vitas. It is an open world game inspired by Animal Crossing. You are cutting down trees, mining stones, gathering resources, trading with other inhabitants in order to build a town and make it look spot on. I think this is a pretty good homebrew. It runs and looks okay. If you are into this kind of crafting simulators, certainly try it out for free from the link down below. I was checking creator's name cause I remembered it from somewhere, Spartan Fox, and sure enough it is a dev who made Roly Poly for FuHEN Contest in 2021. And it ended up at second place, right after Brain Splitter. Nice to see you back, wish you good luck. Second is Amaze Planet, a procedurally generated dungeon crawler where you gotta explore the planet and level up until you find the exit to the surface. I quite like it, I see the creators has put some thought into it. Would be great if I could use joystick, not just D-pad. It is just initial release, they will continue to make improvements, and this is the case for many of the homebrews, cause people wanted to hit the deadline. Third is Vita Reckoning, another homebrew inspired this time by vampire survivors. Kill enemies, level up and survive for the longest. Expect bugs and slowdowns. Overclock is recommended, I would say, for all of these homebrews to maximize enjoyability. We've already had a similar Vampire Survivors clone. Can't really tell which one is better. Try it out and let me know down below. Also guys, if you are enjoying these videos, like and subscribe because there is certainly more to come. Fourth is ViTetris, a custom version of Tetris with 3D graphics written completely from scratch in C using Rin's fantastic Vita GL library. I always enjoy Tetris, and this one is no exception. It is great. It was mostly a passion project to learn OpenGL. Creators mostly building interesting and useful tools, so this was a nice distraction to build something for fun. I'm glad this homebrew contest has allowed you to do that, and I'm sure that was its intention all along. Nice one. Fifth, MoodiWalkiSimDemo, a playable moody walking simulator using glitching photogrammetry. Follow the light to find a large building to explore. It is a proof of concept made in 2 days. There is no ending or collectibles. Pause is at number 6. It is a first-person kind of puzzle game made in Godot. Most of these homebrews are made in Godot or Unity. Loading takes some time. There are 2 modes, move and freeze. Move mode allows you to pick up and place objects, such as stacking a pile of boxes to get on a higher place. Freeze mode lets you freeze objects in a place. There are some stutters here and there, but overall quite interesting project. Creator used it as a learning experience to get familiar with the engine and learn how to optimize projects to run on a lower end devices. I'm really excited this contest has enabled so many creators to learn something new, and as a bonus they can even compete for monetary prizes, which is a nice extra on top of the knowledge. Number 7, TinyCraft. As the title may imply, it is a 2D clone of Minecraft. For now there is only creative mode available, so you can only build things. But there are new features planned, including mobs, survival mode, dimensions, texture pack support and more. It sounds promising, looking forward to new updates. 8 is a Bonk Bots, an arcade fighting game where your goal is to defeat waves of enemies by either smashing them with a hammer or sword. Upgrade your gear and see how long you can last. I had fun trying it out. I like the idea, not bad at all. Remember, you can get all of these homebrews for free from the FuHEN website. Number 9, Feline Future, third-person action game where you control a character with sword and a gun. You battle robots in a futuristic environment with no predefined objectives. This one looks really good, it has fresh aesthetics and soundtrack, shooting mechanics are tight. As I said before, many of these homebrews are not particularly long or deep, because everybody wanted to meet the deadline. But we can at least see the base, the foundation, which is well built. And I sincerely hope devs will keep supporting them in the long run, cause there is a lot to like. Number 10, Dreampunk. Very unusual and original game, where you are falling and you cannot wake up. You gotta bounce, hookshot, glide and grind through a candy-colored world, collecting videotapes and ringing bells. It's quite hard, especially at the beginning, cause you can only bounce at first, and then you need to unlock your abilities and level them up. I haven't gotten that far into the game, but as far as I've seen, it is very strong contender. Number 11, Purified. Third-person wave-based shooter with amazing graphics running at 60 FPS with official soundtrack composed by Dev's friend. I think this could be considered a peak original homebrew content, at least in my humble opinion. I remember Dev made a showcase long time ago, I was really excited. Now it's finally here and I gotta say, I'm not disappointed. Quite opposite, I'm more than pleasantly surprised. And it was absolutely worth the wait. Even though it's still not complete, it is like a feature-complete alpha build, with more weapons, levels and enemies to come. Certainly looking forward to that, but even now I can say all the mechanics are tight, AI is not as dumb as it might seem and you can get easily killed if you are not careful enough. All the characters, equipment and enemies can be neatly displayed in the options. Overall, very positive experience and another very strong contender. At number 12, 13, 14 and 15 are titles I've already covered, but I will quickly mention them again. Gnomopolis, modernized version of the arcade classic Pac-Man, collect all the treasures before the time runs out. VitaHot, Vita exclusive reimagining of the Superhot, where time moves only as you move. With recent update, even more maps, weapons, features and bug fixes were added. This one is also very nice and worth checking out. Drone Sim Vita, a simple drone simulator game made in Unity. And of course, The Four of Us Are Dying, a Silent Hill / Alan Wake style survival horror. It also recently received an update. This year the contest was very fertile, with so many great original and promising homebrews. I feel very lucky I'm not one of the judges, cause I would have hard time figuring out the winners. Good luck with that. This time there will be even public voting through a Discord channel. Check pinned comment for more information. Next video I'm covering ports category. Subscribe to not miss out. Thanks for watching. Thanks to members and Patreons for support. Davaj naливай!